The Marvel Cinematic Universe is the highest grossing movie franchise of all time, so it's obviously pretty popular. However, it does have some glaring absentees who would make it even better, and the X-Men are definitely among them. However, there's a chance they could appear very soon in the MCU, and this video will theorize how that could start with Wolverine in Avengers 4. If you enjoy this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button, click the bell to be notified when we upload fresh content.
Fight with you, or join the team, be an X-Man? Who the hell do you think you are? You're a mutant.
The potential Disney purchase of Fox has been an ongoing story in the media for quite some time now. If it happens, which we still believe it will, the potential for expansion in the already huge Marvel Cinematic Universe would be almost unlimited. In particular, should the deal go ahead, comic book movie fans are looking forward to the idea of the X-Men and Fantastic Four joining the franchise, because seeing the likes of Spider-Man, the Hulk, Thor, and Doctor Strange teaming up with those guys in live action would be awesome. And this theory suggests it might happen sooner than you might be anticipating. Specifically, the theory suggests that the introduction of the X-Men to the MCU will begin in 2019's as of yet untitled fourth Avengers film, with the debut of none other than Wolverine. So let's get into why that's the case. The first reason is rather obvious. Wolverine is the most popular member of the X-Men and, quite frankly, one of the most popular superheroes in all of pop culture. In recent years, this is largely thanks to Hugh Jackman's iconic portrayal of the character in Fox's X-Men movie universe. Wolverine has been around since 1974 and was already massively popular among comic book fans. The second reason is that Wolverine is one of only a small, select group of characters who have been both an Avenger and an X-Men, and he's certainly the most popular of that small group.
And we stand together. All of us.
That means he's the perfect character to bridge the gap between the existing heroes of the MCU and the new mutant arrivals in the franchise. Of course, some people might think it will be difficult to integrate a character like Wolverine into the very child-friendly MCU. He is, after all, a violent, hard-drinking, and hard-swearing mutant. So would he fit in with the likes of Scott Lang and Steve Rogers? Well, the answer is yes, as the early years of the X-Men franchise proved, given that they made the character popular with a mainstream audience by making him the star in what were wholly child-friendly movies. However, the surefire way to have Wolverine fit in with the MCU's heroes is to get him to have a fight with them. It's the tried and tested Marvel method of creating a successful team-up. Just look at how Thor went up against Iron Man and Captain America in 2012's Avengers. And remember how Black Panther and Spider-Man faced off against Team Cap back in 2016's Civil War? And what about when the Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy went at it with each other in this year's Avengers Infinity War?
Who are you? We're the Avengers, man.
You're the ones Thor told us about.
Newly acquainted heroic characters fight with each other and go on to become allies. That's just kind of how it is within the MCU. Moreover, this theory even has a suggestion regarding which of the existing MCU heroes Wolverine will be seen picking a fight with first. And it's none other than the Green Goliath himself, the Hulk. The battle would pay homage to one of the most famous scenes ever featured in a Marvel comic book, Wolverine's on-panel debut. And if the live-action version turned out to be half as good as that, Marvel fans would probably be pretty overjoyed. How it might happen is anybody's guess at this stage, but it could be that Thanos uses the Infinity Stones to control the Hulk into attacking his heroic allies, resulting in new heroes emerging and taking a stand against him. Fans would go crazy for the mere idea of the fight, so Marvel Studios would certainly be wise to go with it. Seriously, can you imagine Mark Ruffalo's version of the Hulk going up against the feral mutant with the adamantium claws and massively powerful regenerative healing factor? It would be an amazing spectacle in live action.
You should have gone for the head.
I'm gonna cut your goddamn head off.
But why specifically might Wolverine's first MCU appearance come in next year's fourth Avengers outing? Well, it would be the ideal opportunity to reveal that Professor X has been using his telepathic might to make the world forget about the mutants in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for some reason. Because the actions of Thanos could very easily prompt them to come out of hiding and reveal themselves to the world. Or perhaps the massive power of the Infinity Stones could create a tear in the fabric of reality that results in two different universes spilling into each other.
McAvoy or Stewart? These timelines are so confusing.
Essentially, there are a number of ways the debut of Wolverine could happen, many of which make a whole lot of sense, which makes the theory even more plausible. So now that the theory's been explained, there's only one lingering question left to ask. Who will Marvel cast to play their new Wolverine? Well, whoever it turns out to be, that person is going to have massive shoes to fill. In fact, nobody would complain for a second if Hugh Jackman was to reprise the role in the MCU, not the least the Australian actor himself, who would absolutely love to appear alongside the Avengers.
What kind of monster are you?
The Wolverine.
And that's the end of our video. Did you enjoy it? Do you think Wolverine will debut in the MCU in Avengers 4? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Screen Rant for more great videos just like this one. Bye for now.